solution which we are going to make is the Lugol solution. Okay, but before we start with that, let's see the basic introduction to solutions. What are solutions, its advantages, disadvantages, and what all things we require to make a solution. Now when we say solutions is basically a mixture of two or more components, okay, which form one single phase, and this is homogeneous down to the molecular level. Now these solutions, they have certain advantages as compared to other dosage forms such as capsules, tablets, or even suspensions. These are basically liquid preparations, so they are easy to administer. These solutions are easy to administer, especially for patients who have difficulty to swallow, and these are easily acceptable by the pediatric patients as well as geriatric patients. For these solutions, it also gives the dose uniformity. The reason being the drug, it is present in the solubilized form. Okay, so it is uniformly distributed throughout the solution. So there is dose uniformity, that is the advantage of these solutions. Apart from that, these solutions, they show faster bioavailability. The reason being, whenever we take any drug, say in a tablet form, so for that tablet to show its effect, first it has to broken down. So that tablet has to break first, then that tablet has to go into the broken particles has to go into the solution. So that takes time. Whereas if you administer a solution, it is already into the solubilized form. So it shows faster absorption. Faster absorption means it shows faster bioavailability as compared to that of the other dosage forms. Then talking about the disadvantages, these solutions, they have dose accuracy problem. Now dose accuracy, how it is the disadvantage associated with the solutions is, when for administering the solution, one has to take out the dose from the bottle. Okay, it is generally 5 ml or 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoon. So that dose accuracy will vary how a patient or a person is taking out the solution from the bottle. Say for example, while taking out the product at one time, the person will take out exactly 1 teaspoon. Okay, so dose accuracy will be there. But while taking the same medication for the second time, if the person is taking out say 4 ml or taking out say 6 ml, so in that case, dose accuracy will be the problem, because the person is not taking out exactly 5 ml of the required medication. Then these solutions are bulky in nature. Because they are bulky in nature, they are difficult to handle. They are difficult to transport from one place to another place as compared to the solid dosage forms. Since these are liquid dosage forms, so they also show increased stability problems. And they are aqueous in nature, so they are also good media or suitable media for the growth of microorganisms. Now moving on to the formulation part, these solutions, as these are liquid dosage form, and many times these are meant for the pediatric patients and geriatric patients. Okay, so these require first the drug or the active, then it requires excipients for formulation. So the various excipients required are, you need to have the vehicle. So you cannot have the only drug for formulating the dosage form, right? So you need to have the bulk. For that, if you want to make the bulk of the product, that will be done with the help of vehicles. So vehicles will form the bulk of the solutions. Then solubilizers, if the drug is insoluble, then we need to add the solubilizers. We need to add the preservatives, and these are important as these solutions are excellent media for the growth of microbes. Okay, and apart from this, these solutions also show degradation problems. So to prevent that also, we need to add preservatives in the form of antioxidants. Okay, then we need to add the organoleptic additives. Organoleptic additives includes colorants, flavorants, and sweeteners. These are mainly added to enhance the organoleptic properties of solutions. Now talking about aqueous iodine solution, IB, its synonym is Lugol solution. This solution consists of iodine, potassium iodide and purified water. Now the category of this preparation is it acts as a source of iodine. Okay, and the dose of this product is 0.1 to 0.3 ml. This has to be diluted with either water or milk before administration. Now, how we are going to make this preparation? First, we have to take iodine, required amount of iodine and potassium iodide. In a small beaker, we have to add the required amount of water. We have to dissolve it. Now, why we are adding over here potassium iodide? Why can't we are taking iodine directly and dissolving in water? The reason being iodine is not much soluble in water. So to enhance the solubility of iodine, we are adding potassium iodide. Now what happens when we have the mixture of iodine and potassium iodide? They both react to form polyiodine, that is Ki3 and Ki4. So these complexes, they have enhanced water solubility. Okay, now we'll see how to make this preparation. This first will be weighing the required amount of iodine. There are certain precautions which we need to take care while making this product is, since the iodine it stains the skin. Okay, so we will not be weighing it on the butter paper. Okay, and it also stains the cloth, so we have to be careful while handling the iodine. For weighing the iodine, we will be using watch glass, and preferably we have to use plastic spatula for weighing the iodine. Iodine required over here is 1 gram. Okay, so iodine is 1 gram. This is our iodine. Then we will be weighing the required amount of potassium iodide. Don't forget the basics, that you have to fold the sides of butter paper. Okay, and after placing the butter paper on the balance, we have to nullify the weight of the butter paper by pressing the tear button. Potassium iodide required is 2 grams. So we have our iodine and potassium iodide. We will be putting it into the small beaker. Okay, and then in this we will add the water. See, water required over here total is 17 ml. So we will not take the entire 17 ml at once. First we will be taking the 10 ml, and then rest we can use while making up the volume after filtration. It has solubilized. Now we will filter this. We'll stir it thoroughly before filtering to ensure that entire solids have gone into the solution. And now we'll make up the volume with remaining amount of water. For making up the volume, we'll add water in the beaker in which we added the mixture of iodine and potassium iodide. This is our Lugol's solution.